Hi everyone and welcome to the Panic Drop channel. Today we are going to discuss an indicator for Bitcoin called the Gaussian channel because for the third time in Bitcoin's history this indicator has flashed a bullish signal. You can plot this indicator on Tradingview if you go to indicators and search for Gaussian channel here. And I have it in my favorites here, so press on it and then it will appear on the chart. So as you can see, the Gaussian channel has three lines: the upper line, the lower line, and the middle line. The middle line represents the average price, while the upper and lower lines act as borders above and below the middle line. The distance between the upper and the lower lines is determined by how much the price has moved in the past. And you can also see that if you apply this on Bitcoin, we have a red zone and a green zone. If we look at today's chart, we can see that Bitcoin is currently trading within the Gaussian channel, more specific within the red zone. However, it has just had a weekly close above the middle line of the Gaussian channel. This is significant because it has only happened twice before in Bitcoin's history. Now let's take a look at what happened during those two previous occurrences. The first time this happened was in 2015 after a long bear market lasting 1 year and 50 days. And you can see that Bitcoin had a weekly close above the middle line around October, and the price immediately went up to the top line of the Gaussian channel in just 1 week. It pumped 55% to the top in around 7 days. However, from that top, Bitcoin dropped 41.3% to the middle line of the Gaussian channel, also in just 7 days. Despite the drop, Bitcoin continued its uptrend until the peak of the bull market in 2017. From the retest to the top, Bitcoin gained around 6,800%, which is very impressive. To summarize, once Bitcoin had a weekly close above the middle line of the Gaussian channel, it immediately traded to the upper line of the Gaussian channel. It pumped 55% in 7 days and dropped 41% in 7 days after, but never made a new macro low again. The next time Bitcoin had a weekly close above the middle line of the Gaussian channel was in 2019, and it also immediately went up to the top line of the Gaussian channel. The price pumped 99% to this top and it took around 49 days to reach it. However, the price then dumped 53.5% in 175 days. Later on, Bitcoin experienced the pandemic dump in 2020, and while it's uncertain how the price action would have looked like if we didn't have the pandemic, Bitcoin did not make a new macro low back then, similar to what happened in 2015. If you bought Bitcoin at a weekly close above the middle line of the Gaussian channel and held until the first stop, you could have had a 830% return. So again, in summary, once Bitcoin had a weekly close above the middle line of the Gaussian channel, it immediately traded to the upper line of the Gaussian channel. It pumped 99% in 49 days, dropped 53.5% in 175 days, but never made a new macro low again. So what does this mean for today? Basically, it means that whenever Bitcoin has a weekly close above the middle line of the red Gaussian channel, there is a high probability of it trading to the upper line of the Gaussian channel. That would mean Bitcoin trades at $33,000. Now, on average, the price pumps 77% in 28 days or 1 month. So that would mean Bitcoin trades at 50k at the end of April, which is obviously way too high. If we take the lower end, so a 55% pump, that would bring Bitcoin to $44,000. After the top is in, Bitcoin drops on average 47.5%, so let's be conservative and imagine Bitcoin has its top around 40k. A 47.5% drop would mean that it would drop all the way back to $21,000. So that's not unusual for Bitcoin's price action to happen. Obviously, this indicator is very bullish and I don't believe Bitcoin can hit 44k in the short term. So definitely not at 50k as well. But at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter. This is simply another indicator to watch, and as long as Bitcoin remains above the middle line, which is at 27.2k, this indicator remains valid. So whenever we see the weekly candle close below the middle line, I expect a decent rejection back to the lower line of the Gaussian channel, which is at 22k. So I can see Bitcoin probably trade between 25k to 22k roughly to start with. But let's first see if Bitcoin can remain above the middle line at 27k. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content helpful. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos like this. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.